What we're looking at today is an industrial railway. It was built to bring the goods from Nailsworth up to the main line at Stonehouse so it could get access to the wider world. It did carry passengers, so if you've got it you might just well flaunt it, but it's built more for freight and used more for freight. You have to ignore the fact that GWR had their line here which went through Stroud and on to Swindon. This is the one that we're following. Came down here. There was an actually loop up into Stroud there, and went down through this beautiful wooded valley to Nailsworth, so they could load their goods, get them out to the big wide world. We're starting this one then in a goods yard. We've got one of those. Across the road we've got one of those. We've got a high level loading and unloading door. And the end where the engines would have gone in, presumably, pushed the carriages in, had a little bit of restoration. This is the goods yard. This is this goods yard in 1962, already showing a decline in use. And the station, now a private dwelling. Nailsworth station. Because this was predominantly a freight line, you don't get as many photographs of the station as you would normally with an old railway. It's rather a grand building, I think you'll agree. Complete with that, whatever that was, is. And here you can just see the back of the platform. That's as near as we're going to get today. This is the station in 1965, so it's already closed down. This is the station on the upper level. This is the freight line on the lower level. That's where we are now. And the track bed with these rather fine houses. We head in this direction. The railway's kind of notched into the hillside here, isn't it? Dug into the side of it and then filled down the other side. Stream bed down there. While up here, I'd imagine is the station approach. Yeah. So goods traffic took the lower road and passenger traffic took the higher road. And they met about here. Double track all the way down there. Primarily built for freight. It was turned over to passenger use, but for every passenger they carried about a ton of freight, there or thereabouts. Beautiful deciduous woodland heading up there. We eventually had to find one of our railway sleeper fence posts, and there's one. A couple more down there. We're following the Nailsworth stream here, and just out there is a mill pond. Loads of mills here, so the stream was the principal source of power. I don't know if that wasp can read. Pause the video to read. The track's narrowing down at this point, so I guess from here it went single track. I don't think I've seen a prettier railway, to be honest. These are the old mills, still standing. But now used as flats. Plenty of light in those. Well, I took that to be a culvert, but in actual fact it's a rather fine underpass. Midland Railway engineering. Little restricted for headroom maybe. We're leading off down there. And a better lit shot of the engineering involved. Somewhat pretty. All is revealed. I'm off to the side and looking down, and down there is no access to it. It's an accommodation bridge. We can see there's some very fine stonework there for an abutment, and also some very sturdy railway fence posts. Built for a farmer, but no doubt these days just being used or not used by the industrial units. Still a very steep bank on our right. I'm not sure if that's mill houses or a mill. Have a look at the mill. Whatever, they've got their own accommodation bridge, which fortunately we can access. It's had some repair work done on it. It's had a skim of render. I think the roofing might have seen better days, but it's holding out at the moment. It's got some blue engineering brick in it. And some stone blocks here. Then through the bridge there's this beautiful blue brick railway wall. There'll be a siding there, I would think. There are plenty along this route. But here's the piece de resistance, a genuine railway gate. Beautiful. Had a lovely finial on the top, and then various arrangements of iron bar. Stout work, still standing. Just look at that hinge. Built to last. And there, look, the gate post and a beautiful little wicket gate by the side of it. Same design as the main gate. That's a nice touch. Again, look at the hinge. Who was the very last person to operate that catch? Right. There's the motorbike and we'll carry on. They seem to have grabbed a bit of our track bed here. Mine is enough to get on with. As we figured down there, this was a private siding. During the line just down there, underneath the overbridge, which was built to carry a lane. The bed of the bridge has been replaced. There's still the stone abutment there. Still looks pretty. Modern equivalent on the other side. Well, better than solid concrete, I guess. Rather pretty on the hillside. Fence is gone and we're in a cutting. Up on the hillside you can still make out the concrete posts following the line as usual. More of a cutting now. We're going to experience some noise now. Well, we've already got it, haven't we, really? This is the road bridge over the A46. We've got the modern day replacement and behind it the original. So we have a perfect opportunity to look at the two different styles. This is today's interpretation. A modern road bridge. Complete with its graffiti. It's quite good. And this is the Victorian interpretation. Lovely red brick. Wrought iron or cast? I'm not sure. It was built wide enough for double track and looks to be in beautiful condition. I'm not quite sure why they decided to replace this. Look at that beautiful abutment there, look, with lovely engineering brick coping stones. Fine point on the parapet there. They're gorgeous. A work of art. Elevated view of the track bed, always worth a go. Hide mills on this side still, and following the Nailsworth stream. No idea. We'll carry on. With one last backward glance. Still think the earlier one is better. I would, wouldn't I? Sharp curve in the line. Still following the stream bed. Stream on one side, railway fence post on the other. One of which has been heaved up here. Oh, takes some beating, didn't it? There for the brave. That doesn't include me these days. Mind, you could pick somewhere worse, couldn't you, to get soaking wet? Still bounded by this thing on the left hand side and by that on the right. Site of Woodchester Station. And remarkably enough, there's a pile of old concrete railway sleepers. Coincidence? Here is the station master's house. A remarkable find. Right by the side of what was a crossing, a railway crossing. An integrated transport solution here. Bus stop right by where the station used to be. I wonder if there was one there during the days of steam. The entrance too, not sure if that's original, could be. Road led up to Woodchester. I guess most people just think of this as a path and not a railway track bed where steam engines chugged up and down on a daily basis, carrying goods and passengers. Lime side wall and another level crossing, this one leading to the church. We've got the old gate post, that's about all. Actually we've got two. And we continue on along the track bed. We're crossing the stream again at this point. Look at the size of those I-beams. That's tremendous engineering. Huge, great construction. Same on the other side. Regrettably, the This is the track bed today. The cutting here has been infilled and houses built over it. From that you should have got a feel for the railway. Beautiful wooded slopes, industry all around, which is what it was built for in the first place. If you enjoyed that, click on like, share or subscribe. If you decide to subscribe, don't forget to click on the bell. That way you get an email every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.